the Raiders aren't going to do much this year.
You just traded for an elite.
Yeah,
wide
no,
receiver
I don't
and
blame
gave
him.
Oh, no, I don't blame
want
him.
on the
Yeah,
field.
no,
you
I
want
don't
him
blame
on
him
the
at all for
field.
what he's doing.
Yeah, but I don't blame him. I love what he's doing. But for some reason, when I hear that, I'm just thinking to myself, you're the Raiders, all right? And that's what happens when you have a long history.
The Raiders don't say, "Oh, we're the Raiders." The Raiders think they can compete.
Yeah,
just like any.
come out and say?
Yeah, I know.
Like, if you
can't
want to come
expect.
back, you don't have to because we're not going to compete.
No,
because
you
we're
just
the
don't-
Raiders.
but you don't say any. You don't say that.
No, you say.
No,
I have
I'm
problem
okay with
saying
him.
that.
I'm okay with.
I
him
have a
saying
lot
that.
of problems with people like saying things they should have, like the Pete Alonso.
We talked
tweet
about that last show with
week.
Pete
Just
and
keep it
Jamal
to
Adams
yourself.
and stuff. Yeah.
This one, you're the GM. You just traded for him.
Yeah.
Gave him a contract. Said
It's
the best
2
receiver
weeks.
in the league.
It's
Show
like
up.
it's like over 3 weeks into training camp, 2 weeks into the preseason. Like, let's go. He's got to show up. Like,
I know, and like every week, it's like, oh, he might come. Oh, he's
Yeah.
not coming. Oh, he might come.
Might even be
and
a
then
month
every
into
week it's
training
something else.
Yeah.
Whether it be
and
an
they're on
extended-
Hard Knocks.
And they're on Hard
and
Knocks.
the whole world is seeing
Yep,
this
the whole world
on
is
in a
seeing him.
different perspective, and it's embarrassing for them.
Yeah, and
It's
every
embarrassing.
week it's either something new or an extension of the old thing. So the helmet was the new thing, and then it's an extension. He's filing a grievance. It didn't work out. Now he's trying out new ones. Now the GM's
Now, like,
mad.
the NFL
now the
is
new ones are
basically-
probably not going to
Well,
get passed.
The
After
NFL is basically just trying to like make him happy. Like now, like just like it's insane what they have to do to cater to this guy's baggage and problems.
Like, what's going to be because, like Jordan was saying, there's going to be something after the helmet. It's not once the helmet's
It's not
done,
ending.
he's
Yeah, it's
done.
not ending. Yeah, you're
Next one's going to be
It
what?
might happen week 8, week 9,
Yeah.
week 10, but
Week,
something's
week
coming.
11 comes around.
It might go
his
away
jock
for a few
strap's too
weeks.
tight.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to wear his jock strap.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
It's
What
insane.
What else do you need?
Now, I can realistically see, let's say this helmet thing gets over, whether he gets to wear it or not, if he's got a new one, that's regardless. I can see, like, during the season, he's not getting enough catches. He's
Yeah,
not
one
getting
bad
enough
game.
targets. Yeah,
All it
he's
takes.
just going to complain, and I guarantee he's going to compare Carr to Roethlisberger, and it's just like something's going to slip. He's going to make something that's going to make media headlines, and everyone's just going to jump on it and
He
blow
would,
it
he
up.
would do
and
something
make it
so ridiculous as to maybe, do a Facebook Live in the locker room or something.
While his coach is saying, let's be smart on social media,
Yeah.
he's on Facebook Live. So, he had some funny quotes in that. I can't remember.
I would
Yeah,
love, to see,
yeah,
I would love
I-
him to do it again, and it's John Gruden.
Did
He's just
you
talking.
guys watch Hard Knocks?
I did.
You
yeah.
did? Did you
I've
watch this
not
past
seen it.
Tuesday?
Nope.
Yeah.
You see the scene? I can't repeat it. He's like, I need some. What was it? What was the word? It's right in the beginning.
I know what you're talking about.
We
yeah.
need.
Um,
What's the word?
I don't know. Yeah, the word after he curses.
He's like, we need some what blank, and then we need some effing blank.
yeah.
Soldiers. I need soldiers.
Wow, I'm forgetting too.
We'll look it up on HBO literally once we're done with this
It's
show.
gonna bother me.
But all right, while you two think of that, we briefly mentioned about Pete Alonso and how he tweeted something out earlier. Did we see what Pete Alonso did yesterday? Huh? You see what happened?
We're still thinking
about the
it.
John
Okay, so
Gruden.
while you two
Mike,
think on
hopefully
that,
the Mets-
while you two think on
I'll
that,
talk
I'm going to
about
go
Pete
off about the
Alonso.
Mets.
Yes.
So
No, yes, he broke the NL rookie record.
That's right, with
Yes,
his
for home
40th
runs.
home run yesterday in the ninth inning, with a nice little 11-5 win over the Royals to win that series, going into the day off today, and then going into some pretty big series against either leaders in the division or wild card leaders with the Cubs, and then you have Indians. So it's
And I
gonna,
think we got the Phillies
yeah. So
after that, something like that. Yeah, this week
Braves,
is the not the
these-
Royals. This week is the Indians and the Cubs, right?
Mhm. Yep. So those
Yeah.
are the wild card leaders, American and National League. And then you also have the Braves and Phillies coming up, both in the NL East. Braves, I don't know. It looks
The
like
schedule's a lot tougher than it was on the 15.
yeah, but they
16
come out of
run.
this. They come out of this with a winning
And-
record.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Cleveland,
The
then
Indians.
Atlanta,
Oh, the
and then
Braves.
Chicago.
Okay.
That's the homestand
These three
right now.
series,
That's the 9-game homestand right now.
Mhm.
Cleveland, Atlanta, Chicago.
they could just come out here and somehow win each series. The way
Well,
they position themselves for the end of the
It
year
was
run.
borderline if we were going to win this Kansas City series. It was a lot more
And
stressful.
what
It was
happened?
a lot more stressful than
I need some execution.
execution.
And
Yeah,
then he goes, I need
Yeah.
some an execution.
Yeah, yeah.
He just erupted. out
yeah.
of
That was
nowhere.
hysterical.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It was execution.
set the tone for the
I
episode.
knew it was something with like an E. I thought,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not enthusiasm.
You're
it's
right.
not efficiency. It's execution.
There
right.
you go. We'll have that as a soundbite
Welcome,
come next
welcome
show.
back to the
Next
show.
we can make that
when
a
Jordan's
soundbite.
stuttering along there, we
I need
bam.
some execution. Yeah.
Everyone
Oh,
can welcome
man.
Jordan back to the
Well,
show
yes,
now
welcome
that
back. We're talking
we
about-
figured that out.
I return.
Yes.
Yes, we're talking about how Pete Alonso
Yeah,
hit his
I was
40th
kind-
home run.
Yeah, he has like 90
And I'll-
something RBIs, the most.
I believe it's 95.
Speaking of the 90 RBIs,
It's
the
the
Mets
most- yeah,
tweeted
the-
something
I was
out.
about to say
Yes,
this.
the
Speak
Mets
of that.
tweeted something out. I retweeted it, but I don't know if you're happy as a Met fan. I don't know if you're
Okay,
happy about
I'm just
this.
happy seeing Ringo's face right now. Look how excited
or,
he is.
yeah, because I forgot this was a thing until you said the word. Until you said 90. The Mets tweeted this out after Pete got his 93rd RBI on the season. And as a Met fan, I don't know if you're happy about this or you're just miserable.
Well, you
over
let
it.
me see this, and then I will tell
Did
you
you
if
see
I'm
this
happy.
or no,
I saw
Tom?
your-
Okay.
I
saw
might have
your
seen it, but
reply
I don't know
to
The
what
it.
you're
Mets
talking
I know what you're
tweeted
gonna say.
the last time a Met recorded a 93 RBI season was in 2012. Pete Alonso did it on August 17th.
I just
But we-
played the laughing soundbite.
Fun. Jordan's having fun. But as a Met fan,
We're a fun hospital.
how can that be a positive thing if we haven't had a 100 RBI
So,
guy?
it is not a positive
in
thing.
7 years.
It's kind of hard to get a
But,
100
but it's also
RBIs,
not a.
but, like,
But it's
Yeah,
not a
it's
positive
it's
thing
bad, but it's not
whatsoever.
bad.
But
I
it's
know.
also them trying to show you, hey, Pete Alonso just hit his 93rd RBI. We're trying to change things for the future.
No,
He's a
I
rookie.
know.
Let's look forward to
Obviously,
this.
it's a good tweet, but it's just.
Oh no,
you
it's
have-
upsetting to
You
me.
have
It's
the
upsetting
other
in
angle
every-
of it where it's like
in every
man,
instance.
like, we just.
But now I'm trying to think from 2012 to 2019. Is there anybody that has been on the Mets that I could be like, oh, I'm surprised he didn't get 93? Like David Wright, injuries. He wasn't getting no 93
The only
anymore.
one you could have said, I mean, maybe Cespedes wasn't as injured as
I was
he's
gonna say, how many
been.
did Cespedes have in
could've-
2015?
Well, we didn't have him the whole
But that's what
2015.
I'm. Yeah. So are you counting like the end
Yeah,
of the
I
year?
don't even know. I'm trying to think. I don't
I'll-
even know
I'll look
who
it
would
up
come
right
close
now.
to
I'll
90
see.
RBIs.
You know, back what year was
Maybe
it?
Beltran, or was he the last person to do it?
That he wasn't.
Carlos Beltran?
He wasn't on the team in 2012.
No.
Oh, that was since 2012?
Since 2012.
Who got it in 2012?
I don't know.
We will find out how many Cespedes had in 2015 and who was
I'm
it
looking
in
that up right
2012.
now.
Who do you think it was in
Was
2012?
2015 was there he got traded to the Mets?
And then
Yes.
they made the run. Yeah.
Oh, no. No,
They're not
they-
going
no.
to count it.
No, they wouldn't.
All right,
he-
his
I don't know how
two-team
total
RBI
he had,
total.
but they wouldn't count the total that he had on Oakland when he got traded. Right?
But
It was
I
on
have his
Detroit.
split. It
He
was
on
Detroit.
Detroit.
I have his split stats from 2015.
Yeah, he didn't
He
have.
had 61 RBIs in Detroit and 44 on the Mets.
So he did have over
100
93,
Yeah,
but
but it
they're
wasn't
not
the
counting.
Mets.
I remember I went to one of his first games at City Field, and
Right.
because of the AL/NL thing, like his stats were wiped clean. Like he had a 0 batting average.
Yeah.
Like for
That's
some
just
reason,
stupid.
it is. For
No, I
some
don't think it's
reason they.
AL.
So then
it's
is
just a
Marcus
new
Marcus
team.
Stroman?
It's just
No,
a new
no.
team.
If you get
Are
traded,
sure?
I'm positive.
Stroman doesn't have his
So
one
Marcus
stat.
Stroman is 1-0.
No, he's not. He's not. Every time they show his
It's
stats,
7-11.
they show his full season.
Okay.
without
they
even
show
writing
No, they
both.
probably.
Toronto.
But they show,
They show
probably,
both.
but
I'm
what are
talking
they
about what they
counting?
show at the game.
At the
Yeah,
game,
and what do they
At the
count in
game-
on
statistics?
TV
They
when
just-
they're like he's
Yes.
warming up before first. They show his full season
Yes.
without even showing
there's-
it was on Toronto. They just show.
Yes,
oh,
no,
he's
they
6
do.
and 10 on the
no,
Mets.
they obviously showed Cespedes' full stats throughout the season too, but for some reason, they find the need to keep a separate stat for just NL stats and AL stats. I don't know.
Because
And
in
team
baseball,
stats.
they look at it in two different leagues.
I
That's why
know,
there's two
but
different MVPs. It's
I-
the only sport that does that. They
They
look
have.
at it in two
I don't
different
agree
leagues.
with that at all. I feel like that's.
So
I mean, I
basically,
know
it was
it's-
just like, yeah, you just spent half the year with Detroit, and you were just killing it. Well, not killing it, but you were doing good. And
It was killing it.
yeah, he was doing good.
Right.
And now
In
all that
Detroit,
stuff
he
doesn't
had-
count. Don't worry about it.
He was batting 293 in Detroit. He had
It's like-
18 home runs. He had 17 home
And
runs.
the thing is, like, he couldn't even come close to the NL MVP.
It's like playing MLB The Show on PS4, and you're going and you're simming halfway through the season. PS4 shuts off, got to start all over. That's not what you want. Why aren't you keeping half these stats? It's just, well, you're
The
keeping them, but
stats
why
are
aren't
kept, but it's just weird how, like, at the game, I saw everything zeroed out. I was like, what?
That's
like,
weird.
Like, why can't I see what he's doing? Like, we just traded. If I'm a fan that knows nothing, and we just traded for this guy, I want to know what he's been doing since we just traded for him. Like, I don't know.
That's baseball. It's the only sport that views
We've had numerous talks about
Yeah.
baseball.
Wrinkles at the game. Never heard of Yoenis Cespedes.
It's got
Never,
rookie
never seen
call.
anything
I'm a
on
Met fan
TV.
since 2015.
He comes up to the plate. Oh, we got a new guy here. All right, let's see his stats. What? Nothing.
I guess
We
he's
just
a
bring him up from the
rookie. Yeah. First
AAA.
game.
Yeah, look at this guy's rookie MLB debut. Yoenis Cespedes.
Baseball's really weird like that.
It is. We talk about it all the time. It's
Yeah.
literally the weirdest sport.
It's the only
ever.
sport that views like hockey. You have conferences. Basketball, you have conferences.
Mm-hmm.
Football, you have conferences. there's leagues in baseball,
Yeah.
American League and National League.
Well,
But it should be treated as a conference. It shouldn't be treated as a separate
and there should
league.
be maybe they do it because there's 162 games. So
I
you
don't
gotta,
care. I don't
it's
care.
hard to get
I
one
don't
definitive
care.
MVP out of 162 games. That's the only thing I.
No,
can think of
I'm
right off the
okay with
bat.
doing. I'm okay even doing separate MVPs. I think they do that for. They do that for football too, like AFC Player of the Week, NFC Player of the Week, or
Yeah,
AFC
that's Player
whatever.
of the Week.
But no, but they also get. I don't.
Hockey has that too.
They don't do awards at the end like AFC MVP and.
Well,
No,
yeah,
they
like you
won
have
MVP.
like the Rookie of the Years.
They do AFC Rookie of the Year,
But-
NFC Rookie of the Year.
No,
No,
they have
they're not.
league round.
They do have a league round. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
They'll have AFC Offensive Player Rookie of the Year and AFC Defensive Player of the
Yeah,
Year.
they just
rookie.
switch the positions, not
Yeah,
the leagues.
like there's
Or
the
conference.
league MVP, league Defensive Player of the Year, I think, league Rookie of the Year, and then there's AFC Offensive, AFC Defensive, AFC Rookie
But there's
Offense,
something there
AFC
splitting-
Rookie Defense.
So that's what I'm saying. There's something there splitting the AFC and NFC. So why can't baseball do that and then just have like a full league MLB Rookie of the Year, whatever? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, then there would only just be one MVP.
Yeah.
There'd just be one.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But I think it's because the season's so long. There's 162. It's hard to pick one definitive
Like Pete just
guy.
broke
And-
the
And
NL
there's-
rookie
And
home run
over
record.
19,000 players to come in the NL. He is the first one to hit 40 home runs. Broke Cody Bellinger's 39 from
On
2017.
Tom with quick facts.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and
But
for those,
that's what I'm saying. Pete just broke the 40, the 40 home run record. I think Cody Bellinger had 39, and he just got 40 and broke it.
Yep.
So now, but technically, he didn't break the rookie home run record because
Why not?
it's for the league. It's what is it? Aaron Judge with 52.
yeah.
So like,
Oh,
Hey,
that's
he
insight.
has
That's
the-
insight.
He
We're
has
coming
a month
for it.
and 2 weeks. To
I don't know if
get
he's gonna get 50.
12 or more.
But how many games?
but I'm saying
so-
just keep it the one record.
But what's
like,
their record? 64 and 60.
The Mets, yeah, right.
So that's what,
Somewhere around
124?
64 and 60? Yeah,
there.
yeah, 124.
quick math.
So they have what?
So there's
38
40,
games
Yeah,
left.
34, 30,
Oh,
44,
162,
54.
38 games.
Yeah,
So they have 38 games left
He has 38 games
to get 12 home
home
runs.
13 to break it.
13 to break.
It's
it.
possible he can do it.
That's
I want
It's
to see him
gonna
get-
be tough,
let's
but
see
it's
if he can get
possible.
to 50.
He's
All
on.
right?
He's very hot right now. He had like 3 hits last
I was
night.
gonna say
I
he's
think.
not
Yeah.
just hitting
Yeah.
home runs. His
Yeah.
average is
He's
up to
finally
271.
hitting for average again.
271.
Oh, good, yeah. he's
So
back
you
up
want
there.
your average
There was
around
a stretch
270 or
after the
higher.
All-Star break
Oh, it was
where
bad.
it
It
was
just
just like
pulled
a
him
home
right
run
down.
That's what I
every
don't-
once in a while.
but-
That was his only hit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what everyone thinks it is, but now he's
Yeah.
getting his average up to 271, which is
That
where you
actually
want it around.
happened to. Oh no, did it happen to Judge?
But it's the
It
home run
happened- yeah,
derby.
no, it's
That's
not the
ex-
home run derby.
I know.
It's
I'm not
nothing
saying
to
No,
do-
it is,
yeah.
but I'm saying the home run derby might
Has
add
nothing
to
to
it
do
because
with
a lot of players say after the home run derby
I don't
their
care how
swing.
good you are in baseball. Any good player has a slump.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah,
Judge that amazing rookie year went on a big
had
slump,
a long
like
slump.
a long slump,
long
and then
slump, yeah,
at the
There's
August till September he was on fire.
yeah.
I don't think there's
He had
ever going
close
to be a
like
year.
month and a half.
He had a good
Slump.
he had a good month slump.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's never going to be a year that there's a player who goes throughout the whole 162 game year and does not have
Like Trout.
one slump.
Yeah.
Like Trout. He's doing it right now. Christian Yelich is doing it right now.
So, but what do we?
Bellinger-
so what do you consider?
Yeah,
a slump?
Bellinger's
Yeah, but
slump went from batting 335 to 320. So if you want to consider that a
Yeah,
slump,
but so what do you consider a slump?
like
I'm just
what
talking
Pete
about-
Alonso went through and what Judge went through.
There's but that's like a significant slump, and then there's like
A slump,
a
like-
weak slump where like
I don't
you're not-
consider a week a slump.
I
But
do.
it is
No,
a
you
slump
do-
considered
no,
for
you
Mike
do.
Trout. You go 4 or 5 games with maybe like a
All right, if
hit,
you're talking,
2 hits.
if you're defining a slump a week, then yeah, everyone goes on a week where they're not hitting
Like,
the ball good.
if you go
I
0 for
consider a
20,
slump
that's a major
2
slump.
weeks.
If you
Two
go-
weeks.
You know
That's
for a
big
fact. You know for a
extra
fact
week.
that Yelich and Trout have not had a significant slump all year.
Their numbers are still
No,
astronomical.
no,
But that doesn't mean
that doesn't
anything.
mean they didn't have a significant.
So Jeff
slump.
McNeil, if he starts out at and he's hitting 400, but then he's down to 330.
No,
yeah, he
let's
looks
talk
great,
real-
Well, that's still
330.
a slump.
We're
That's
talking
still a slump.
realistic.
Yeah.
We're talking rational here.
Yeah.
If you go the first 2 weeks of the season, you're beating 480, and then the third week and the fourth week you're down to 370. That's not really a slump.
That's
That's
not a
just,
slump.
But
no.
you do realize Jeff McNeil was hitting like 348 just a couple weeks ago,
and then what's he hitting now?
like 332.
That's not a slump.
But what? But you're
Like
not
I just said,
understanding what a
Bellinger-
slump is.
Bellinger was batting 335. Now he's at like 320s. That's not a slump.
So you're just saying that he's back down to reality.
Who's back down?
No, it's
The
it's
people
ve-
in the
it's-
high
You
threes.
can't put up those numbers like
the whole year.
you can't.
It's
consistently
gonna be hard.
Like
put up
Judge
those
was
numbers.
batting
He's
330
still-
and then went to 280. That's a slump.